you have goosebumps? Well, if you don't, there's something definitely wrong with you. Right now, I have with me, we're in their home while they are in my home through the modern technology of Skype. Everybody around the world, in excess of 8.6 million listeners worldwide, it is my goosebump pleasure to introduce John and Lindsay Skeye. How you doing, guys?
Great. How are you?
Great.
Thanks for having us.
Oh, it's my pleasure. And we know each other. We've talked, outside of the show here in Indie104. But your popularity is really starting to take off and really starting to snowball. And that was my intention from the first I ever heard you. A little background first. I heard about you. It was like third generation, how things get passed down the lines. One person tells another. I got a little, of course, you made friends with some of these people already, which is really cool. That's exciting to me. I got a little brother in Niles, Michigan, Pat, and his wife, Tammy. She got a hold of me because somebody she knows evidently saw and heard your video of Hallelujah on YouTube, and she got a hold of me. She says, "Oh, Kit, you've got to listen to this." And it was like, yeah, I've heard this before, And when I went to YouTube and I clicked on the video, the goosebumps have not stopped. It's to the point. All I have to do is think John and Lindsay, and I just automatically get goosebumps. Really, the whole feeling is there. Tears well up in your eyes over this. I mean, I know Tammy's cried. I've had tears in my eyes. It's what you put into the music, and it's both of you. It's not just Lindsay and her voice. It's the guitar work of John, and what goes into the making of this. But what we're going to do is, give the floor to you guys, John, Lindsay, and kind of let us know where you're both from originally and kind of bring us up to today.
Sure. Well, we met about 3 years ago, and we met by a mutual friend from upstate New York. I'm a little bit north of the city. And John's from the Bronx. And we met and kind of, immediately realized we were both musicians. And not too long after that, we started to write and record music and started our YouTube channel, not really expecting much to happen. And here we are. And it's just been a lot of fun along the way.
Now, besides just the two of you, we never touched base on this. Are there other people involved, like behind the scenes? I know you introduced me to Paul at one point at start.
Yeah.
Does he just hang around and drink?
He watches us constantly over our shoulder. Make sure we don't do anything stupid.
Yeah. He helps us with gigs and stuff and getting our internet presence figured out.
Okay, good. Well, I'll give my best to Paul.
Thanks.
Now, one of the amazing things, excuse me. Yeah, see what happens? I know I smoke. That's okay. It's my downfall. It's my only vice. But, if Ms. Wright comes along, I'll, maybe I'll kick it. I don't know. She might want me to sing, and then we're in big trouble. The amazing thing about Skeye that it sets you apart from everybody. And I've said this many times before, to hear your voice and the work, we're just talking about two people, a guitar player, your songwriter, because you have a lot of originals, you have done a lot of covers.
Yeah.
But the amazing thing is, you people do something that I haven't heard of from other bands. And when you came along, it was like I don't know how to put my finger on it. It's like every disc jockey's dream to hear a voice like that and to realize what goes on behind the scenes. You guys do something totally unique. What you guys do is you take little trips every once in a while whenever you can break away, and you seek out environmentally, acoustically friendly environments or situations for recording purposes. Like you go different places and you'll record things and test. I don't know what you're looking for, the ambiance or what you're looking for, but it's like it sets every song apart from the next. How did that all come? Tell me about that. I want to get into your heads.
Oh, well, actually, mainly it was we would hang around Lindsay's school, New Paltz, and I don't know. We would just like constantly go to her studio. She's an artist, and we would, I don't know, clap around, bring guitars with us, dance.
Yeah.
It's just the acoustics of the room that really stood out in New Paltz. At least some of the buildings, most of the buildings that we actually had access to. Yeah. And I'm like, well, we got the gear. Let's set up microphones. Usually the coolest part about recording is actually hearing the room you record in. And, I mean, 2 and 2 together, and here we are now.
Yeah, and every room just sounds so different. So we'd kind of like walk down the hallway, step into a room, snap our fingers. That one sounds pretty cool. Walk to the next one, snap our fingers. Sounds, completely different. So we would really just, kind of keep that in mind, how each room is different. And when we choose a song that we want to record, we kind of choose a room that fits the ambience of the song. And, we would find a way that we could enhance the song acoustically.
Oh, wow. Boy, I'm glad this is being recorded. I'm going to keep this for historical posterity. That's awesome. Because, I mean, I'm a musician, and being in the business, it's, years ago, you go into a recording studio and you spend a lot of money, most times needlessly, and you spend hours and hours and hours, and you sweat a whole lot because a lot of money's being wasted, and you've got things you need to work on in a professional recording studio, and so much depends on the engineer, the producer. If they're being totally legitimate and upfront with you, they're going to either tell you this is going to work, there's potential here, and we can make you sound awesome, or the flip side of the coin is they're in it for the money. They don't care who you are. If you walk in and you think you're great, they're going to record you the way they record you, and the finished product is going to be junk, just plain garbage, and I hear it just constantly. Like I tell people, I probably turned down 87% of all the CDs, and now it's electronic, people sending me MP3s and stuff like that. I probably turned down 87, and it's hard. It's hard to have a heart and tell these people your engineer doesn't like you, or
they digitally polished you to the max. I can't even hear you anymore.
Yeah, I mean, I get so many people where it's obvious the engineer, the producer just didn't care. They were just in it for the money, and I get a recording of people singing just totally flat. I don't know if they're tone deaf or what, and they think because somebody along the line told them, oh, you guys are really good. By the way, it was my sister that told me they were good. It's like, that doesn't make you Grammy material. There's years into the making of this. But now, you guys have been doing this how long now together?
Probably 2 years, 2.5 years.
Wow, that's amazing. In 2 years. Now, the popularity you've already attained through, Kit's Korner, Indie104, but just recently I found out you're popular all over the world. Now, you just recently did a thing for an Italian radio station, was it? Or tell us about that.
It was puntoradio.fm, and one of the speakers for the radio contacted us. They saw our Bed Intruder cover and liked it, I guess, and they just listened to the rest of our stuff, and they set us up with an interview that streamed through Pisa in Italy.
Andrea.
Yep, Andrea, our great friend. Yeah, 3 Andreas and Federico, and they translated it for us into Italian, so their listeners over there could understand it.
Yeah, the English is very good, too.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, congratulations on that. Oh, that gives me goosebumps. Knowing they're it's spreading, it's snowballing, and it just gets me so excited. I'm as excited as you guys are, really, if not more. The more we spread the name Skeye out there, the better off we all are. Your contribution to music, we're still working on. It's like the Bible. When everybody in the world has seen the Bible, yes, everything will have fallen into place. And with Skeye, when I know everybody in the world has heard Skeye, I'll know my job is done. Now, obviously, it's too late this year. What do you think about getting a Grammy nomination next year?
No idea. That'd be great. That's all we can say is it'd be great.
Well, there are goals, and we can set them if we so choose. And once again, I'm only the messenger, and I'm just doing everything I can humanly possibly do for you guys, as well as a lot of the other artists that are played here on the show. One of the exciting things that I found out about was you don't just sit at home and sing and record and throw videos on YouTube and hope you become a star. You're actually getting out there. You're actually getting behind the wheel, throwing the guitar and the stuff in the car, and going out and doing some gigs. Good. Now, in the works, here I get excited because I don't want to let the cat out. I don't want to tell too much because I want to tease people, because I've got from now till hopefully, with my fingers crossed, July to start teasing people, because you're shooting for July for the release of your first CD.
Yes.
Do you have a working name for it yet, or what?
A working name, I guess, is Bluephoria. It's going to be a concept album, and July.
All right. Well, who do you think's gonna? What can you think of a disc jockey just off the top of your head? You probably think should play the music first.
I think that should be Kit. He has a show called Kit's Korner.
Oh, good choice. Trust me, people. I did not pay her for that.
Emotional.
Now, we have a couple surprises, and that's all I told people. Now, you have an original, and you also have a cover. And it's your choice, because I'm going to let you guys set it up. But today, during the interview, not only are you going to do a cover by someone, but you're also going to do an original song, never before heard, going to be here at Kit's Korner for the very first time. Mm-hmm. So I'll let you guys run with it.
Okay. We can do the original first. Should we do it now?
Well, most certainly. Hey, how about it, listeners around the world? Are we ready for Skeye? It's John Valesio and Lindsay Morano, better known as Skeye. Here's something you've never heard ever before, but you're hearing it first right here at Kit's Korner on Indie104.com. John and Lindsay.
Thank you. This is This is called Tree, and this will be on our album released in July. I'm just a tree, deceased but still standing, leafless and gray. Reach for the sky, skeletal remain, just waiting here to fall, for someone to walk by and see that I am no longer me, and split me in half. Forget the roots that grew me, just leave them in the ground, 'cause I need them no more. Now there's nothing I can do. This is peaceful now. Now there's nothing I can do. Death is peaceful now. Am I a danger to all the others? Would it be better if they just took me down? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know.
Boy, that is amazing. That is just amazing. Wow. That is Skeye, everybody, with brand new, never before seen. Yeah, never. I haven't seen it. Never before heard original song called Tree. Is it Tree or Trees?
Just Tree.
Tree.
I guess
Wow.
you could say it's a working title, but we're probably going to stick with it.
Very good. Very good. Now, you guys are known for doing covers as well. You've done some of Feist's material, Leslie Feist from Canada, as well as Sia Furler. In fact, I'm still trying to get a hold of Sia. I've sent her messages through Facebook to get in touch with me, to no avail yet. But I'm still working on it, because since she's also one of your influences, I'd kind of like to present Sia's music here at Kit's Corner as well as yours. I've been playing Feist for at least 4 years now, but along come you guys doing their covers, and it's just blowing people out of the water. And something else, when people first hear your voice, Lindsay, as I did, I had to wonder, are you a graduate of Juilliard to have such an amazing, perfect voice like that?
Thank you. No, it's just natural. I never took any lessons. And today I'm sick, so I hope it's not disappointing.
Well, I'll tell you, it came through just beautifully. Fantastic. Now, you're also going to do a cover, right?
Yeah. We're going to do Between the Bars by Elliott Smith.
Ah, okay. Wow. Something brand new. And you want to set it up for us?
Sure. We did this on our earlier YouTube channel, and
Figure we share it again.
yeah, but we figure we'll share it again because
so
it's
much.
one of our favorites. So this is Between the Bars by Elliott Smith. things you could do. You won't, but you might. The potential you'll be that you'll never see. The promises you'll only make. So drink up with me now. Forget all about the pressure of days. Do what I say, and I'll make you okay, and drive them away. The images stuck in your head. The people you've been before that you don't want around anymore. That push and shove and won't bend to your will. I'll keep them still. Drink up, baby, look at the stars. I'll kiss you again between the bars, where I'm seeing you there with your hands in the air, waiting to finally be caught. So drink up one more time, and I'll make you mine, keep you apart, deep in my heart, separate from the rest, where I like you the best, and keep the things you forgot. The people you've been before that you don't want around anymore. That push and shove and won't bend to your will. I'll keep them still.
Oh, good grief. Wow. We need a rousing applause for John and Lindsay Scott.
Thank you.
From the Bronx, New York. Now, you're actually doing all of this from your apartment in the Bronx, right?
Yeah, in our home studio. That's where we are right now.
Oh, wow. Fantastic. Fantastic. Now, do you have any other upcoming gigs or events, other than the February 19th gig in Syracuse?
Right now, there's nothing official lined up. We're trying to really find time and set aside time to concentrate on the album because, we're both students and we're really pressed for time. So right now, we're just trying to concentrate on our original material and getting everything lined up for the album to release in July. It's been a long road and a lot of work, and hopefully in July it will all be worth it. Right.
Now, since you're both students, a little background, either one of you first and second. Well, ladies before gentlemen. We'll start with Lindsay. What college are you going to, and what are you taking in college, and the purpose, and kind of give us some background on the education end?
Yeah, right now I'm going to the University of New Paltz in New York, and I'm studying fine arts. I'm a painting major, and I'm primarily an artist, but music has always been a big part of my life as well.
I'm going to Five Towns College out in Long Island. So I'm actually at my last year, but I'm taking music with audio concentration. So that's probably mainly where this comes from.
Too.
Yeah, I'm actually a percussion major in Five Towns College.
Oh, wow. Now, something else really interesting. Now, recently, you guys took a little road trip up to Buffalo.
Yep.
Yeah, you guys picked up a Fender Rhodes, and for the benefit of the people not accustomed to musical instruments and terminology, a Fender Rhodes is a keyboard, an electronic keyboard, actually made popular years back by a jazz pianist by the name of Bob James. But Fender Rhodes has been around a long time. You guys got a good deal. I hope it was a good deal anyway.
Yeah, it's a great deal. Yeah.
Good. on a Fender Rhodes. You brought it back, and John's been working on it. How is the progress on the Fender Rhodes going?
It's all good. It's all good. I just finished tuning it. It sounds fantastic. Definitely on our upcoming album.
Good. That's what I was hoping. But besides the Fender Rhodes, because I watch you guys like a hawk, and nothing escapes me, especially on Facebook. Now I know John is all hyped up over the what was that, a timbre?
What was it, a kalimba?
Oh yeah, we just got our little kalimba, a thumb piano. We just finished tuning that today.
Yeah, that was a pain in the butt.
Yeah, we've kind of just recently gotten into buying a lot of kind of toy instruments. I just got a melodica. John got a toy accordion.
Yeah,
so
toy accordion.
along with we're going to be including those instruments with the Fender Rhodes. Just to come full circle.
Yeah, we're trying to get the whole Sufjan Stevens influence.
Yeah, really inspired by Sufjan Stevens.
Oh,
He's got
wow.
Instruments. A banjo, I think, is next on our list of instruments to get.
Don't forget a concertina or, what is it?
We really want a set of marimbas.
And a djembe. We want everything.
There you go, a djembe, yeah.
Oh, dulcimer.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've played a lot of djembes myself. Amazing instruments, and there are no two alike, which is, it's kind of hard when you go out to pick one of those, but a great drum. And let's see, what else? You guys got your sights set on any other interesting world cultural instruments that most of us may not be accustomed to?
I don't know. Can you think of anything else?
I really want an atama.
Yeah.
Yeah.
An atama?
An atama drum. That talking drum.
Oh, yeah.
A talking drum.
Yeah, they call it an atama. I believe it's either Brazilian or African. One or the other.
Oh, okay. Fantastic.
Yeah, I know the band Rusted Root uses it a lot.
Oh, okay. And as you know, and I know, and other musicians know, there's just an endless array of world cultural musical instruments out there. Everything's so unique. In fact, people who come to the house, Kit's Korner, they're amazed because I have an East Indian sitar here. And they're always amazed at the sitar that I have here. It's like,
I'd love to have a sitar.
Well, I can give you a line on one affordable.
Okay, definitely.
They are really, really, well, for me, because I'm just starting, very extremely difficult to tune. Yeah, have a lot of white chalk handy. You need to rub the tuning pegs with white chalk, and then reinsert the pegs and the white chalk.
Yep.
It's supposed to hold them a little more stable. But it's just amazing the array of instruments you're bringing into the project for July, which kind of tells me that once the July project is done, you're probably even going to turn it up a few more notches, keep going and work in even more instruments. I'm sure you're not going to stop at one CD in July.
Of course not. No, it's funny. We're already coming up with ideas for the next album. We're thinking like, we're so busy working on the first one, and we're like, in the back of our minds, we're like, we can just finish this album and then we'll have some time. But no, because we know that we're just going to start working on the next one right away.
Yeah,
we can't wait.
We're trying to think what life is going to be like when we release this album. I mean, it's either we're probably going to have a lot of free time, because I don't know about Lindsay, but I constantly think of this music.
Yeah.
It's like every day I'm like, what can I do to improve this album?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I just had the same discussion with Miggs last night down in Tempe, Arizona. I had asked them, out of all the CDs they've released, what is the pinnacle? And Don Miggs' response was, there is no pinnacle yet. We're constantly striving to improve ourselves and always trying to be better than the last. So I guess that holds true.
I know I was at John King from, he's formerly known with the group The Dust Brothers. They're a very good group of producers. In fact, it's just two people, but John King is one of them, and he's well known for I don't know, what all these major artists that came out. In fact, I'm not sure if he worked with Sia Furler, but when they came out with Some People Have Real Problems, that album, they did it in The Boat, which is the Dust Brothers studio. And John King I was watching an interview on him, and he said, an album is never done until you say it's done. So you can just keep adding stuff to songs, and it would never you can never
you have
stop.
to cut yourself off at a point. You got to reach a point where otherwise you're just going to keep going forever.
Right. Yeah. It was always my idea, and I mean, I could be wrong. Of course, I'm not the one successful in the music business these days. It was always my vision that when you reach a point where you have a lot of CD sales, or back then for me it was record sales, when you've hit on something that appeals to the majority, that's where you want to remain. But then how long do you remain there without becoming stale?
Yeah, I don't know. I think you just have to, I remember that we had a conversation before about this, and you just have to think about the time in your career when you were the most true to yourself, when people appreciated what you were doing the most for what you were doing, when they really understood it. And you just have to know that point and know when to go back to it, and just try not to lose sight of it.
Very good. Exactly. Just out of curiosity, I mean, I know we've covered this and we talked about it. You would do a cover and you would do an original that nobody's ever heard. Do you have anything else there that you'd like to do? It's totally up to you. I'm not trying to put you on the spot. I know your voice is a little on the edge right now, and I don't want to push anything.
Yeah, I don't want to strain it or anything. I'd say everything else right now is in the works. So what you've heard is the most finished.
Very good. Very good. Now, once again, for everybody listening, we're talking with John Valesio and Lindsay Morano, otherwise known as Skeye, Skeye. And if you'd like to get more into Skeye, who they are, and take advantage of watching and going to YouTube, type in Skeye, Skeye, and check out all. Don't just check out one. Check out all the music videos that they've done. And I mean, you can even like them. Yeah, I think you can click like. Something like that. So just go there and like them all, because there's nothing that they've done you can't possibly unlike or dislike. Everything's just amazing, just fantastic. John and Lindsay from the Bronx, New York. Where do you guys see yourselves a year from now?
In the studio.
Yeah, in the studio. Just making more music. We don't know how far it's gonna go. We're really not gonna, I mean, we'll remain modest.
Yeah, making music is really enjoyable, but it feels a lot better when other people could enjoy it too.
Yeah, we enjoy what we do.
With new stuff.
Yeah,
we really like coming out with new stuff.
Yeah.
Good. Well, hopefully down the road it won't come to a point where it's a ball and chain around your neck. And there's musicians out there who are just phenomenal, and they reach a point where they cease enjoying it. And I really hope you guys never stop ceasing to enjoy what you do.
Yeah, at this point, it's really unimaginable to think that we could get to a point where it's unenjoyable, because right now it's the best thing we have. And yeah, so I guess in the future also, we'd like to be close. We'd like to remain close to our fans, because right now we have a really personal connection with all of them. And I think that really helps. It helps to keep you modest and put things in perspective, and really notice that, never forget, you're a real person, your fans are real people, everything is just, don't let things get too over your head.
Very good. Boy, talk about people with both feet on the ground, well balanced, well grounded. Your sight's set on continuing in the same form and fashion that you are. Your personalities, your attitudes, your ethic, everything about you guys. It's like, wow, this is so refreshing when you consider the music as it is today, especially on terrestrial radio. It's just gotten out of hand, and more I'm hearing. I even heard it from people last night, how terrestrial radio is just making them not want to listen to FM stations, AM stations anymore. They're finding so much comfort with what's being brought to the light through internet radio stations like Indie104, like what we do here. It's the wave of the future. It's taken hold. People can listen to Indie104 on their cell phones now. Yeah. And if you know how to do it with the newer cars and everything, if you're anywhere near a high-speed internet source, you can listen in your car to internet radio, which is fantastic. So within the next year or two, that's going to be more or less standard equipment, internet radio. And what better timing for you guys?
It really is, because right now our fan base is mostly internet based. We started on YouTube, and we're on Facebook and all the other sites, and that's just been the way that we've grown our audience.
Wow. That's just amazing. I know we have, like I said, listeners all over the world who are listening in, and I would strongly urge everyone to keep focused on Skeye in the days, weeks, months, years ahead. You will not be sorry. Trust me. I know John and Lindsay both, and when I say something like that, you can take it to the bank. It's just the best there is. It doesn't get any better than this. My guests, John and Lindsay from the Bronx, New York, they're known as Skeye. Now, for the benefit of a few people out there who might still be a little confused, the name Vektor and Vektormusic come into play. You want to clear the air with everybody on the difference between Skeye and Vektor, because some people think you're Vektor and some people think you're Skeye.
Rightly so, but
Oh, well, that's actually that's a channel name, YouTube channel name. I mean, like, we would have made it Skeye at the time, but we first originally changed our name to Vektor because we had Skeye before, and we weren't too sure with our type of music would fit Skeye, but apparently it fit a lot better than Vektor. But we started Vektormusic as a sub-channel name, so people could actually find our covers. But we felt very uncomfortable with putting our original name on covers, so we just kept it as, the Vektormusic channel. Like, you go to the Vektormusic channel to watch covers that Skeye did, but we're known as Skeye. If we come out with an album, it's going to be under Skeye.
Oh, okay, very good. So for the benefit of everybody, it's Skeye. But if you go to YouTube, you can also do a search for Vektormusic. That's Vektor, Vektormusic, and you'll also find them under that name as well. They're just all over YouTube, and I think maybe we should start a campaign where YouTube is changed to Vektormusic.
I'm pretty sure you can go to YouTube and just put in Skeye too, and we'll come up. At least our originals.
Very good. Of course, you're gaining popularity here in the States. We're doing the best we can here at our end, anyway. And you've gained popularity in Italy through Punta Radio?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Have you gotten any feedback anywhere else in the world as far as what you're doing?
Well, we read all our comments on YouTube, and a lot of times we get comments and personal messages, and people will say, like, greetings from Brazil, or greetings from Germany, greetings from the UK, You could
also see it in their grammar. But it's great because, I mean, it's these people that it's a foreign language to them, but they're still, spreading their arms and they're trying to contact us. It's really nice.
Yeah.
Sure.
And we get messages just from all over.
Like Brazil, Australia.
Yep, Japan.
Yeah, and I also noticed you're making a lot of friends along the way. I mean, like I said, nothing escapes me on Facebook.
Yep.
And that does my heart good. See you guys making friends with people I know. Other artists want to be your friends. You want to be their friends. It brings us closer together. You know, music, the language of love. And there's so many people worldwide who are just clinging to that concept. And through music, what better way? Especially music coming from Skeye. Gee whiz. My guests, John and Lindsay Skeye from the Bronx, New York. Do you have anything you'd like to say? Because we're going to wrap this up for now, and then I'll be in touch with you guys later.
Sure. I guess we just want to say thank you, Kit, and thank you to everyone who's listening and everyone who supported us along the way. It's really important, and we really, really appreciate it, and we're very flattered that you had us on your show today.
It was definitely my pleasure. Of course, I was looking forward to this for a long time.
That's
and
true.
I'm so glad we pulled this together. And I don't want you guys to be strangers, to Kit's Korner or Indie104. We're going to, obviously, we're going to keep in very close touch. I know you guys let me know what's happening, what's going on, whether it's John or Lindsay or both of you guys together. I never know who to answer because sometimes I don't know who wrote it.
Yeah, we take turns. I don't know.
I know. So when I answer, I just say, hi, John and Lindsay. I mean, there's no John without Lindsay, and there's no Lindsay without John. How's that?
That's what we aim for, yep.
There you go. Thank you so much, John, Lindsay. I can't thank you guys enough. Like I said, don't be strangers. I'd like to have you guys back again. The closer we get to July, just before... be nice to get you guys back here. How about it?
Sounds great.
That's great.
All right. All right. With that, I'm going to let you guys go. And thank you once again. And we will talk soon.
Thanks so much.
Thanks, Kit.